guys, Nathan with Aft-Tek here, and today we will be going over how to install your brand new HDPE hatches.
This video will be covering on how to install the entire front deck on this Lund 208 glass tiller. It will also be including all of the tools needed to install your brand new HDPE hatches. There was quite a bit of prep work involved in getting the boat this far. We gutted out all the carpet, all the hatches, the latches, the hinges that we will be reusing with the brand new HDPE hatches. This is a brief overview on how we should be installing this front deck on this 208. You can see here the number 1 will be installed first, positioning it left, right, or bow to stern inside the boat. The second one will be installing the starboard side wing door along with the number 3, the bait well there. So this will ensure that the sides will be installed first before the rod locker, just to ensure everything fits perfectly. When ordering your HDPE hatches, make sure you order the HDPE hatch installation kit. The kit does not include the rivet gun, tape measure, and scissors, which you will need to provide yourself.
So now we're ready to install our hinges on our hatch. So you can see here what I did is I put double-sided tape towards the top of the hinge. Now we are going to align this hinge in the center of the actual area of the hatch. So what I'm going for is I'm looking at these holes. The holes is in the center of the hatch. And in this case, I just want to line up this hinge flush with this hatch. So after we have that secured now, we can push that double-sided tape onto the hatch. And now we'll take our 1/8" drill bit, pre-drill all these holes, and then fasten the stainless steel screws. So now what we're going to be doing is installing double-sided tape to these hinges. So I want to stay close to the top of this without coming into contact with the actual pivoting area. I'll just take a scissors, cut off the extra. Cut off the extra. We can now peel this off. Sometimes it's a little tricky. And now we're ready to now install this hatch inside the boat. So now that we have the double-sided tape exposed, we have the hinges mounted on the hatch. Now we're ready to now push this hatch into place and then fasten this hatch to the boat. So prior to this, I got this hatch ready and this hatch ready to now be able to align both of them accordingly and fasten them to the boat. So we're now going to push this in place. We have our gapping perfect. About that 1/4 inch mark is what we're shooting for. Now we're just going to push these hatches into place. You have to push pretty hard for that double-sided tape to engage so we don't scuff up the gasket. So now we're just going to pre-drill all the holes. We're going to do that for all of them. So now after we have our holes drilled with a 3/16 inch drill bit, we are now going to take our rivets. I really like rivets just for the fact that it's nice and easy to install. And along with this double-sided tape, it's not going to go anywhere. So I like using rivets. So now we'll take these rivets, go through the hinge, into the boat, and then lock it into place. Alright, so we have these outside compartments now installed, all three of them. What we're going to be doing now is setting this rod locker. So it's really, really crucial to get this centered correctly. Otherwise, this hatch, or this hatch, or this hatch may bind on that rod locker. So what I always do is I'll put the hatch in first, make sure everything's aligned perfectly, and then I'll use the 3M double-sided tape to slide it in place, and it will be perfectly aligned. Little key tip for installing this rod locker: it's always nice to have two people. One person can be up there holding it while you are fastening this hatch to the boat. So we have our 3/16 inch bit. We'll be popping these holes in place, riveting it, and then we're able to have a functional hatch.
So after applying rivets to that rod locker, we now have a completely installed front deck. All the gaps are perfect, right around that 3/16 to 1/4 inch gap. I hope this video helped you out in how to install your brand new HDPE hatch kit. If you do have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out and I'd be more than happy to help you out.